let's go back to Venn diagrams, and we can also use probabilities. If you remember when we did Venn diagrams, we always did the intersection first, because that way I can find these other values. So in other words, I have 0.47 minus 0.16 is how I get this to be 0.31, because all of z is 0.47. And then this piece would be 0.18, because 0.18 and 0.16 would give me that value. Now remember that all probabilities must add to 1. So what that means is if I add up these probabilities that I have written down, I get 0.65. So there has to be 0.35 outside, because if you take and you add these probabilities, 0.18, and then the not z or y, you should get 1. All right, so to work these then, so the probability not z intersect not y. Well, what you're looking at is what is not in z and not in y. So not z and not y looks like it would just be that piece right there, the 0.35. Okay, what they both have in common. Part B, probability not z union not y. What I do with these is I write down what's all not z. So it would be that one piece of y, and then it would also be the outside. And then I write down what would be not y. Well, that would be that piece over by z, and then it would also be the outside 0.35. Remember, union means everything. So you would add all of these, but you have to be careful, as you can kind of see in this picture. You wouldn't add 0.35 twice, so you're just going to do 0.18 plus 0.35 plus 0.31 and get 0.84. All right, part C, probability not z union y. So once again, I look to see what's not z. It's that piece in y, the 0.18, and then it's also the 0.35. What is actually y is the 0.16 and the 0.18. Okay, so remember, the union means all of this added up, but once again, we would not double the 0.18. We wouldn't count it twice. So if I add these values up, I get 0.69. Somewhere, there we go. Okay, the last piece, D, says the probability of z intersect not y. Well, z is 0.31 and that. I want to know where it intersects with what is not y. Well, not y would be that 0.31 as well as the 0.35. The only thing that they have in common, the intersection, would be the 0.31.